Night, October. Rain lashes your face. The ground beneath your feet is soaked. The narcissist stands at a grave, ready to burn you alive. Your silence drags him back to the core nightmare of his entire life. His greatest fear is rejection, being abandoned, ignored, cast aside. He will never tell you this directly. He rarely even acknowledges it to himself. Yet every action he takes revolves around avoiding this childhood horror. The roots trace back to his early years. A child reaches for his parents, laughing, getting angry, craving attention and warmth. Instead, he receives emotional coldness. No time, wait, step back, constant criticism. You're not right. Don't push, don't be pushy. Love given only for total obedience and convenience. His true self gets systematically pruned from the earliest age. Don't be like that. Don't be yourself. A child's psyche cannot withstand this pressure. Parents represent his entire universe, and they rejected him as he was. To survive, he buries his authentic self and dons a mask, the one that earns him conditional acceptance. Inside remains an emptiness, the grave of his true self. Outside operate masks and social adaptation mechanisms. The fear of reliving that childhood scenario pulses constantly. That's why narcissists panic at the thought of loneliness. There waits the confrontation with that void beneath an icy October downpour. In relationships, this fear comes alive vividly. He craves your unquestioning love while simultaneously provoking you to the extreme. Spitting verbal venom, shifting rules, striking with humiliation. He tests your devotion's breaking point. Will you endure everything and stay regardless? When you respond with genuine silence, a quiet, firm, final no, panic erupts within him. You slip from under his control. Stop validating his existence with your reactions. His own silence becomes a weapon of punishment. He understands its power better than anyone, for he fears it most. He wants you to taste a fragment of his childhood terror. Your calm and new life without him shatter his existence script. He finds himself back at that same grave from his past. After the breakup begins real pursuit. Messenger pings, sudden messages, reaching out through mutual contacts, all attempts to regain lost control. Your departure strips away his primary validation of self-worth. He clings to any connection to avoid feeling completely unwanted and rejected. Fear of exposure lives alongside rejection fear. Beneath the grandiosity and exceptionalism hides profound vulnerability. He dreads your words about what happens behind closed doors. He fears you'll expose his sadism, manipulations, psychological violence. This mask, worn since childhood for survival, fuses to him like a second skin. Stripping it causes unbearable agony. His reaction to narcissism topics betrays him completely. He tracks every blogger and psychologist on the subject, mocks them, calls them clowns, files complaints against channels. This information triggers irritation, anger, panic, because it carries the threat of exposing his true nature. Leadership positions grant power and create flying monkeys around him. There he affirms his importance, shifts responsibility onto others, builds support groups. Power becomes armor, shielding him from the fear of proving empty without influence over those around him. Narcissism resists treatment. The childhood deficit of unconditional love cannot be filled by any effort. Victims try with all their might, endure beyond human limits, give more than they possess. The narcissist's appetite grows in direct proportion to these efforts. The more invested, the more demanded. With age, maintaining the facade grows harder, while suppressed aggression breaks through ever stronger. Ending a relationship with a narcissist cleanly proves impossible. He latches like a leech. Post-breakup stalking, pursuit, attempts to pull you back into orbit, all to evade the feeling of utter uselessness and abandonment. Your new life without him serves as proof of his replaceability and lack of uniqueness. Rejection emotions inevitably lead to shame. The thought, they didn't accept me as I am, something's wrong with me, returns relentlessly. Hence the dread of exposure, dread that you'll tell the truth about closed-door realities. All his grandiosity amounts to mere facade concealing emptiness and vulnerability. The narcissist evades any responsibility, shifting blame. You provoke this treatment yourself. Hatred toward those giving victims knowledge and language to name their experience ultimately unmasks him. He knows every channel by name, ridicules creators, deems them insane. Where there's a thief, the hat burns. This reaction reveals true nature. Age only worsens the condition. Holding the social mask grows increasingly difficult. Suppressed rage and aggression burst outward. No one can provide the narcissist the unconditional love missed in childhood. He consumes others' resources rather than building genuine reciprocity. This information saves lives. It enables timely recognition of the narcissist and his behavioral patterns, preserves mental and physical health, illuminates his action motives, shields against the illusion, I can fix him or love him whole, survives alongside one who feeds on your life without becoming his eternal life. Preserver.